Everybody, welcome back to Off the Wall. Mike, we've got something different to look at. Not quite a trailer so much as just a interesting behind the scenes look for the new Mission Impossible movie, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Now, full disclosure, I have seen exactly 2 Mission Impossible movies. The first one, which I like a lot, and the second one, which I really didn't like even a little bit, and I haven't seen any since. Straight action isn't really my thing. I'm not a huge Tom Cruise fan per se. But there is something to be said about the fact that the guy is so willing to push the limit as far as stunts and big action sequences go in his movies, and he wants to do them all himself. There is something to appreciate about that. So we're going to watch it. It's about 9 minutes. We're going to watch this Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, the biggest stunt in cinema history from Tom Cruise. We're going to watch this thing and see what they got in store for us.
This is far and away the most dangerous thing we've ever attempted.
We've been working on this for years. We're going to shoot it in Norway.
I'm afraid of heights.
Motorcycle jump off a cliff into a base jump.
Motorcycle off a cliff.
Wanted to do it since I was a little kid.
Base
It all
jump.
comes down to one thing: the audience.
I'm getting anxiety
There's
just
a lot
thinking
going
about
into
this.
stunt. So Tom put together this master plan to coordinate all of these experts in each of the particular disciplines involved to make this whole thing happen.
John and I are jumping
How
out
do
of the
you
helicopter.
rehearse for something like
That's what we
this
say to each other.
without
Be
just
careful.
doing
Be
it?
confident. Be confident.
A year of base training, advanced skydive training, a lot of canopy skills, a lot of tracking.
Tom Cruise, he's an amazing individual. You tell him something and he just locks it in. His sense of spatial awareness, he's the most aware person I've ever met.
Lots of practice on stability and free fall.
Tracking with John and Miles in the air, doing lots of different positioning, like they were a 2-man team in the air, coming on top of each other, below each other, backtracking, front tracking. You know, we've drilled and drilled and drilled.
I'm going to pause. I am terrified of heights. I don't like to fly. I don't even like driving through the mountains when I travel sometimes. So this is hitting me in all the wrong ways, but also it's exciting to watch, but also it just has me just a million thoughts going through my head, none of them positive, because I'm getting anxiety just thinking about it.
When you do a lot of jumps back to back, the canopy control skills improve a lot.
We have 3 open canopies, which is a good thing.
The training's gone really well. It's progressive massively.
Hey, McHugh. How are you? Great day, man. This is the next part of training right here, motocross.
Let's do it. So we built a motocross track.
Getting competent in the motocross, so he's comfortably jumping 70, 80-foot tabletops. Great time in the air, great positioning on the bike, landing well.
I have to get so good at this that there's just no way that I miss my marks.
That's good. Come a little closer to me. Coming up with the stunt is only one of the technical challenges. The other is putting a camera in a place that you can see where Tom is doing it.
That's the other thing I'm thinking about too. They talk about like jumping a motorcycle into a base jump. It's like, not only does Tom Cruise have to do that, they have to somehow film it. It's making my head hurt just thinking about it. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Finding the right lens, the right platform, the right medium. Even 2 years ago, the cameras didn't exist that would allow us to do what we're trying to do today.
2 years ago, the cameras didn't exist. This is the kind of stuff they talk about when they talk about like what like James Cameron with Avatar, or like Christopher Nolan, and it's like they're having to create, Peter Jackson having to create new technology to do the things they want to do. It's like their ideas are so out there that they have to create the technology themselves. Again, as someone who's not particularly a fan of these kinds of movies, I can't help but appreciate just the artistry of it all and the innovation of it all.
How do we involve the audience? I just want to give them that thrill.
That means the camera has to be in front of Tom and as close to him as possible.
Feels like you're going over the camera.
Yes, very cool. You train and drill every little aspect over and over and over and over again.
They were doing 30 jumps a day.
getting to a point where he was just a machine. I mean, over 500 skydives.
That's what we do.
500
Over 13,000 motocross.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's going to be fun.
Oh, it's great.
We replicated this ramp in England at a quarry.
We filled the quarry with cardboard boxes, which were there to catch the motorcycle. The reason why we did that is so that Tom could simulate the jump.
How fast should I go off? What distance do I travel?
We built models of different ramps at different angles to calculate what Tom's trajectory would be.
This is some Mythbuster shit right here. Oh my God. Oh my God. We're doing science and math to make a movie. God.
We have to be able to consistently predict where Tom is going to be in three-dimensional space.
We're going to have a GPS chip on me.
And that recorded every single one of Tom's jumps, along with his ground speed, whether there was a headwind, whether there was a crosswind. And by doing this multiple times, we were able to get a consistent set of data.
So that each take, we can see what height I am. So this way we can set drones and cameras in places where I can go right into close-up. Rule 1. Don't hit me with the drone. Because if we do it all, we don't capture it right. What's the point? Let's do it, guys.
Oh my
Ready?
God.
Yeah. Always wear my earplugs so I don't hear myself scream. We are already ready.
No, you don't hear yourself scream. No, there's no earplugs alive that would be able to keep me from hearing. I would be screaming just ah! The whole time. Oh my God.
The key is me hitting certain speeds and being consistent with that. There's no speedometer, so I do it by sound and feel of the bike. And then as I depart the bike, I'm using the wind that's hitting me here, and I'm cupping my chest. That will give me lift. Thank you all very much for your help, guys.
Oh my God, this is just, oh, my heart is racing. Oh, I don't need to do that. Oh man. Oh, that's so, no, that's so far. It's so, oh my God.
We've been constructing this ramp over a number of months. Everything here has to be brought in by helicopter.
Engineers and technicians, it's incredible what they've done. This is masterful.
Today is day one of principal photography, and we are starting in classic mission form with the biggest stunt in the film.
Yeah.
What we're doing
Let's
here
just go
is
ahead. Let's do the biggest, the first, it's the day one of shooting. Let's go ahead and do the biggest stunt we have so that this way, if Tom dies, well, we haven't really shot anything yet, so we can scrap it early as opposed to like shooting the whole movie or half the movie and then he dies. And now what are you going to do with half a movie? So crazy. Oh my God.
the body, let's do it just to get my tracking going and make sure everything's working all right. Try not to smile.
Basically, when he gets down and puts a parachute on and goes and does the bike jump, he'll actually know the weather conditions in this area, in the valley, and on the ground.
And then he has to safely deploy a parachute. Now he's in a rock bowl with walls all around him,
I don't like
and he's got to fly out of it.
Of course, you know, when something's been done for the first time, you can't help but worry a little bit about how it's really going to turn out.
With a jump like this, the challenge is finding the cameras, it's the amount of preparation, and then it's weather.
You want the light to be right, you want the clouds to be right. Misty, but not foggy. This weather right here is exactly what we're looking for.
He is about 10 minutes away from coming up here, landing, and doing the actual stunt.
Sounds good. We're in motion. See you soon.
Now we're going to set the frames of this camera ship with the drone just to verify everything, then we're going to get ready.
You know, the only things you really have to avoid while doing a stunt like this is serious injury or death.
Is that it? That's all you got to worry about. This is you might really hurt yourself or die. That's it. No big deal. God.
You're riding a motorcycle, which is pretty dangerous, on top of a ramp that's elevated off the ground. So if you come off the ramp, that's going to be very bad. you're falling. If you don't get a clean exit from the bike and you get tangled up with it, if you don't open your parachute, you're not going to make it.
Oh, 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 oh.
To you guys, thank you.
Dr. Tom, that was absolutely beautiful. Like nothing wrong. Bike got away. I mean, the track was perfect. It was like it was great.
No, I'm with the director. I'm with. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I think I can hold to the bike a little longer.
Oh, they're doing it again?
Pretty much the biggest stunt in cinema history.
They did it again?
Tom Cruise just rode a motorcycle off a cliff 6 times today.
6 times. Shut the front door. He did that 6 times. I'm exhausted just thinking about it. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, nice cut. Nice edit. That was good. Just what you got. What are you? Oh. 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 Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. Holy shit. Wow. God. Oh.
This is far and away the most dangerous thing we've ever attempted. The only thing that scares me more is what we have planned for Mission 8.
No, I don't know. Shut up. I don't want to think about what's next right now. God. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. I mean, like, it's so impressive. It's so cool that they're doing stuff like this for the sake of making a movie. Like, the dedication and is insane. I don't have it in me. I make crappy little indie films about detectives and ghosts. I don't. Whoa! I was told there'd be no math. I mean, wow. I don't know. It's stuff like this. It's like, man, I wish I liked these movies. I really do. I wish I liked these movies so I could like having a better appreciation for it, other than just from an artistic standpoint. Like that's really fucking impressive. Wow. I can't wait for everyone to tell me. Like, I almost want to just like watch the movie just to see the stunt in context, even though I'll have no idea what's going on because I haven't seen anything since 2. But yeah, I mean, look, say what you will about Tom Cruise. I mean, the dude's dedicated to what he does. That's hella crazy. So, hey, let me know what you guys thought down below in the comments. I really don't know what else to say at this point. We'll see you guys again here next time on Off the Wall. Bye.